Oh my god, it hurts so much that I can't sit on the toilet! That's how Charlize Theron felt studying martial arts for the old guard. Why did the R rating make the film crew so happy? And what's Dudley Dursley doing in the movie? I'm Dylan. Let's start. The author didn't see Theron as the leading actress. The Old Guard is based on the graphic novel of the same name, which tells the story of really old superhero soldiers, and Charlize Theron plays one of them, Andy. Andy? What kind of a superhero name is that, you may ask? No worries. Her character's full name is Andromache of Scythia, and she's an immortal warrior who's been living for 6,000 years. My initial reaction when I read the graphic novel was that Andy felt real to me, not fantasy, Theron told Empire. I tried to bring a genuine exhaustion to her, and not get bogged down in the idea that she's lived thousands of years. But as crazy as it is, the comic book's author Leandro Fernandez didn't see Theron as Andy. Can you believe that? He admitted it in his interview with Critical Hint, though if you understand his writing and artistic process a bit more, you'll see why. At the earliest stages, when I've designed the character, my main intention was to make her really easy to be recognized. Fernandez explained that Andy went through the changing flow of history, and that obviously would change her appearance. But she still needed to look recognizable despite having different haircuts, clothes, and stuff. More than that, Fernandez didn't want her to look like a Hollywood superstar. That's why it was really hard for him to imagine anyone playing the part. But when it comes to casting a badass female character, you can't find a better choice than Theron, because she's strong, she's tough, and she's able to do all her fighting stunts by herself, without any stunt doubles. It begs the question, how badass is Charlize Theron? The cast had to do lots of prep for the movie, and as long as Netflix was in charge, they invited the fight team that worked on the John Wick films. We've worked with a lot of Keanu's original fight team, said Theron. I feel like I'm forever embedded in the action movie world now because honestly, those guys are just the best in the industry. And what did the fight coordinator Danny Hernandez say about working with Theron? She's athletic. She is a badass, for sure, he told Screen Rant. Hernandez couldn't stop raving about the work they did together. He said that Theron had a really tough mission, to learn not one, but lots of different martial arts, and learn to handle weaponry, including axes and sabers. During the training, she was getting bumps and bruises here and there, but she would still come in, no matter what, and do it. She was definitely a treat, one of my favorites to work with of any actor. And these are not just casual praises, because the fight coordinator from the Old Guard worked not only with John Wick, but with the terrific cast of the Avengers too. According to him, what made this film so special is the R rating. Yes, when it comes to R-rated movies, the sky's the limit for the film crew, and they're able to do things they wouldn't be able to do for movies, like the Avengers. Hernandez complained that he would love to see Captain America get to throw someone on the ground and punch their face so you can see the power of his punch really demolishing someone's face. But that simply can't happen in the Avengers, so in the Old Guard, they had free reign. The chemistry between the two actresses. Despite the fact that Theron was already familiar with working on action movies, the Old Guard was a unique experience for her. Why? Because Theron has always only trained with fight teams on her own, but in the Old Guard, she trained together with Kiki Layne, and according to Theron, it was a gift for her. Not only in the sense that they spent more time with each other, which definitely helped them create that terrific on-screen chemistry, but being together for training gave them more drive and motivation, and it made the whole process more fun and supportive. What about Kiki? How did she handle her very first action movie? The most important thing for Kiki Layne was that she was representing black women in the genre. I'll explain what she means here. Can you name 5 black female action heroes besides the cast of Black Panther? Okay, name 3. Or even 1. See what Kiki means? There have been almost no black female action heroes for decades. And that's what really set Kiki on fire. I'm excited to be a part of leading and opening the doors, like we belong in this genre as well, and still get to have fun shooting things and blowing shit up. But if you think that it was all about having fun, you're very wrong. According to Theron and Layne, most of the training gave them some real deep pain. Sometimes the muscle fever was so bad that Theron couldn't sit on a toilet. Seriously, these ladies worked the hell out of their muscles. Wait, is that Harry Mellin in the movie? Do you guys recognize this actor? No? Look closely, because you've seen him in one of the world's most famous franchises ever. Yep, we're talking about the Harry Potter franchise where Mellin played Dudley Dursley. And yes, he's changed a lot since the Wizard movies. So, how come Mellin got a part in the Old Guard? The thing is, Harry Mellin is a very passionate actor. And more than that, he's super selective when it comes to his roles. Do you remember his small but super impressive role as the limbless actor in the Coens film The Ballad of Buster Scruggs? Mellin won't play in a movie he doesn't like, that's for sure. So what impressed him so much about the Old Guard script? Its fresh view on the question of immortality. The movie does that in such a way where you really feel the weight of the world on these characters' shoulders. The way that individually they explore that pain, that loss, that loneliness, I think it's really, really special, the actor explained to Screen Rant. And the legendary actor Chiwetel Ejiofor, who also joined the terrific cast of The Old Guard, had pretty much the same thought. He was impressed by how grounded the character was in the source material. And that's not a common thing to see in a comic book movie, right? So, did you have a chance to watch The Old Guard? What did you think of it? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks guys for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel, and as always, thanks for staying awesome.